Attention messy TikTokers. Please follow on Rumble for more messy TikTok news. YouTube will remove this page for community guideline violations after one more strike. The link is in the description.
For me, it's y'all. For me, if you don't like me, if you think I'm ghetto and I'm not a good person, why are you on my page at all? Why are you on my page at all? And then you go around, you're writing messages. I was continuing on my live. You're turning around, you're tagging people. You're giving Tea Time a gift, a cash app, and you got my name all throughout it. Trip need to gift her people. Yes, the people that I follow that go live, they all get gifted. They do. They'll tell you. They'll tell you. That is mental health when you have to wait until somebody does something to voice your concern. Somebody say, I don't like the fact that you leave your clothes laying around. Well, I don't like the fact that you don't vacuum, you ain't vacuum a floor, you ain't mop. I don't like the fact that there was one dish sitting in the sink. Why do you have to say something then? Thank you, Kima. Why is it you can't say something the moment that it's bothering you? Why does it have to be, oh, it bothered me, and I'm going to say something now because you're saying something? If you don't like something, say something then. Don't say something now. If you thought I was ghetto and disrespectful, etc., why didn't you block me when it happened? The moment that you found out I was ghetto, the moment you see me talking to somebody else and I sounded wound up, why didn't you block me then? Thank you, Chocolate. Thank you, Letitia. It would only make sense. Thank you, Kima. Why not block me then? Why wait until I block you and get you out of my space to turn around and say something? Why? It doesn't make sense. Thank you, Maria. It doesn't make sense. And because I wanted to get out what I had to say. Well, now everyone has heard you and you're still not getting unblocked and you're still not welcome to my page. Queens of New York, too. She went over there and told Miss Nitra that Tea Time was going live saying stuff and then turned around. The people said, you're lying. Tea Time hasn't been live for 40 minutes. Yeah. It is definitely mental health. It is definitely mental health. Yep, because there's a lot of older women, older classy women who don't have a problem. Who do not have a problem with anything. What you talking about? What's tea? What you mean? What's tea? What's up? What's tea? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anybody that I feel like is trying to play on my mental, you're getting out. You ain't got to ask what's tea. Tea is you on that block list with them others. Now, y'all know how y'all do. Go band together and do something collective. You bitches talk about me so bad, I can't fathom the fact that I'll be able to sleep at night. Just trip. That's why you hoes be tripping and falling right into my lap for me to eat that ass up. You know? Thank you, Maria. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Y'all turn around and y'all do stuff like that, and y'all be like, why don't you want to, like that lady, Queens, she must be an alcoholic because 1,000 times over, I said, you never did anything to me. I caught you being live in I caught you being messy in Miss Nitra's live. 1,000 times over. Ma'am, I caught you being messy in Miss Nitra's live. That is why I have you blocked. 1,000 times over. Caught you being messy in Miss Nitra's live. That's why I have you blocked. I never did nothing to you. I used to support you when you was dogging people. Baby, my mouth needs no backing. It needs no backing. Why'd you do that? You really don't owe me no explanation, but you did it and you're not coming up off my block list. Then for me to say you're blocked, I don't want your support. I don't want you coming on my page or any page I have. And for you to turn around and say, I'm going to come on Bigo, y'all don't respect people's personal space. It's starting to give the R word that ends with ape. Because what part of you doesn't understand that people have personal boundaries? Somebody is at willfully right to say they don't want you on their platform. I don't understand why that is so offensive. You trying to delete me. You trying to erase me. I don't know you. I said, I don't want you on my platform. Nothing more, nothing less. What part about that don't you understand? And what part about that makes me sound crazy by saying that I've identified something that I don't like and I don't want you on my page anymore? Y'all need to really go look. A lot of these people on here have mental health. There is no, I'm not unblocking you. That is a clear stance on why you need to be blocked. Yeah, that is a clear reason on why you need to be blocked. Y'all have mental health. There is no reason when a person says, don't come to my page, you should still be coming to their page, watching them. And then y'all be the first ones to say you've heard or seen something that was offensive. You're forgetting you're not even supposed to be there. You're not invited. You've been blocked on all your known pages. You're now in there on a burner account. Ma'am, that makes no sense. If somebody does not like you, doesn't like what you're doing, leave their space. If somebody I wish I would have somebody block me and I go to tell somebody else, they blocked me. Can you talk to them about it? Hello, Glock. They blocked me. Can you talk to them about it? If a person blocks me, they don't want me in their space. You don't need to talk to them about a thing. That does not make sense. Hello, Rose. That does not make sense. Thank you, Glock. That does not make sense. If you're doing something and I tell you I don't want you here, thank you. If you're doing something and I tell you I don't want you here, why would if I have you blocked on TikTok, would you follow me to Bigo? If you're blocked on TikTok, there's no reason for you to be on my Bigo. You don't need to be over there. You're not wanted. If I block you on any social media platform, I don't need you following me to another social media platform. I'm not going to forget who you are, and I still don't like you. Then you turn around. This woman, for those that are unclear, this woman sat up here this morning and we were talking about Randall B. Gillis being on Beagle. I was like, oh my gosh, Randall over here? Like, what the hell? Then they were like, Trip, did you hear the time AK ate him up? She was talking about him. I'm like, no, I missed that. I didn't hear that. They start talking about it. They start laughing. Next thing you know, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, love me some AK. She's so real. She's so classy. Like, you know, you got to definitely have decorum on her page. Next thing you know, this woman turns around. 10 minutes later, whole new conversation. Oh, yeah, that's that so-and-so in AK. Names off AK's line of business. I said, why are you doing that? What you mean? I said, why are you over here telling people what this woman does for a living? Well, she said it before. I said, but why are you saying it right now? You're not on her page. There have been people who've openly stated that they don't follow her and have her blocked over there. Why are you over here? Why are you over here spreading what that woman does? If a person tell you where they work out their own mouth, that's one thing. But why are you running around telling people what she does? Well, I didn't have no ill intent. I didn't think it was a problem. I didn't think it was a problem because she did it. I said, but you're not her. And that's not your business to tell. So why would you do that? She didn't have a reason. She said, well, you know what? I ain't had no ill intent. I'm about to go. I said, okay, I blocked her. You said you was out the door anyway, right? She then turned around, tried to write me on Bigo, couldn't because she was blocked. She got blocked on TikTok, found that out. She tried to write me on TikTok. It didn't go through. She screenshots the message that she tried to send me on TikTok. And then she goes to a page that she's created, a backup page, posts the message, tags me, who blocked her, tags Aunt Karen, who she was talking about, and then tags Tea Time. I was very much so clear on why she tagged me and Aunt Karen. Why'd you tag Tea Time? Then she turned around, waited for Tea Time to go live, turns around, Cash Apps Tea Time, and tells Tea Time, yeah, Trip needs to give money to some of the people instead of bumping her gums. Then she turns around in Tea Time's comments, yeah, let me know when that winch is in here. I just happen to be coming in and reading her comment. I request to come up. I said, yeah, let me tell everybody what's going on. And this is Scary Ari that pulled this. I said, let me tell you guys what's going on. I tell the people everything that happened and they say, ma'am, so you seem offended that the woman blocked you. You turned around, you left Bigo, you left Bigo because you were blocked, came to TikTok where you were also blocked, tried to write a message. It didn't go through. You took it to a whole nother page, posted it, tagged Trip, Aunt Karen, and Tea Time, who had nothing to do with it at all. Then you went to Tea Time's page, paid her and told her, yeah, Trip don't give people gifts. And then sat over in her comments and wrote about me until I arrived. But you say you're not messy. You say that I had no reason to block you. I don't know what telling Tea Time or Aunt Karen was going to do. Did you think that was going to get you unblocked? Don't nobody run Trip's page but Trip. Ain't nobody going to unblock you but me, and you're not getting unblocked. Thank you, widow. I've gifted plenty of people. But she said she don't give nobody. Ma'am, you don't even go live. When could I return the favor? But at this point in time, you won't be getting anything. And she talking about, after all those gifts I sent you, ma'am, you've never sent me anything large. The most that you've probably ever sent me is what? A couple of roses. And then she turned around after being blocked. She called me ghetto. She said she hopes I stay ghetto fabulous. All I spew is ghetto rhetoric. And then she said I've gained things from her because she's actually gifted me for my ghetto rhetoricness. And she states that that issue has never taken place she said that she's gifted me before. I should be thankful. I don't know why you guys think that if you give somebody, they're supposed to throw away all moral compass. I'm supposed to allow you to sit up and talk about this woman's line of business, even though she's not on the live, even though there have been people in the live who stated that they don't fuck with her, I'm supposed to allow you to talk about this woman's line of business unprovoked for no reason. Nobody else is discussing it. You came out of the blue and did this, and I'm supposed to allow you to do that just because you sent me gifts. Yeah, then tried to act like the ghetto comment was a compliment. I'm like, you're showing your hand. You're showing your hand. And if you felt like I was really, really ghetto, I was ghetto rhetoric, I was all of this, why did you give me gifts? Why were you continuing to come to my page? You're saying it as an insult now, but you came to my page daily. On Bigo and on TikTok, you came daily. But you don't like it. It's ghetto. It's trashy. So if you're above it, why do you continue to return daily? Why does it take you being blocked for you to show your frustrations? Oh, now that you're blocked, you have everything in the world to say. Why didn't you have anything to say before you were blocked? How did you even get blocked if you felt like this was ghetto? Why were you even here? Because when I feel like something is trashy, when I see people living crazy, talking crazy, well, when I just see people moving in ways in which don't align with my lifestyle, thank you, Chris White. When I see people moving in ways in which don't align with my lifestyle, I simply unfollow you and I block you. I don't even unfollow you. I just hit that block button. So I'm really confused. Why do you continue to come if you don't like what you're seeing? If you think it's ghetto rhetoric. Then she says, oh, well, I'm bored in my regular life. But I'm like, regardless, when I'm bored, I don't go find trash. And the way that you described it would be trash. And I don't go and find trash to kick it with when I'm bored. I don't say, let me go hang with the dirty, scrubby niggas who barely wash their balls and got shit stains in their drawers. Let me go hang with them. I don't do that when I'm bored. I pick up a book. I turn on my TV, I watch shows, I read, I go outside. I do plenty of things when I'm bored. I don't go and collect low energy behaviors. I don't do that when I'm bored. Thank you, Bo. I don't do that when I'm bored. So why would being bored cause you to lower your standards? And if you felt as though my page was so low vibrational, why would you come there under any circumstance? Gifting, trying to provide me another page to look at. Why would you be doing any of that if you felt as though I was low vibrational? Thank you, $2. Why would you be doing any of that? That's what I'm saying. Y'all only have a problem when I remove you out of my space. As long as I'm allowing you in my space, I'm this, I'm that, I'm bullshit. I'm fun. Oh, you're fun. You're cute. You're this. Then the lady had the nerve to say, no, it wasn't her. My bad. It wasn't Scary Ari that said that. It was the Queens of New York, too. Thank you, Shani. It was Queens of New York, too. She told me, I look better than you. When you know you look good, I'm going to let you have that, baby. Go on ahead. Thank you, Rudy. You think you look better than me. You're 50, 60-something years old. You have sliding teeth. You don't even use the proper glue or your teeth wouldn't be sliding. And, okay? You live in New York, baby, so I automatically off top know you paying $2,000, $3,000 for 50 square feet. You shitting and sleeping in the same environment. Thank you, Digital Flow. There's no reason for me to be jealous of you. You talking about you look better than me. Nigga, you're old enough to be my mother. I'm not going to argue back and forth. If you think you look better than me, first it was turn on my camera. I say no. Then, oh, I look better than you. Okay, ma'am. I'm still not turning on my camera. You got it. Whatever you say. And all of this, once again, this woman, Queens of New York too, you're mad. She keeps saying, I did nothing to you. I did nothing to you. No, you haven't done anything to me. You were on Miss Nitra's page telling her that Tea Time was over there saying things about her. And I don't be with the bullshit because you lied and the people said Tea Time hadn't been live for 40 minutes. I blocked you immediately. Right then and there. I blocked you. So there was no need. You're talking about you didn't do anything to me. No, you were shit starting on someone else's page. And I caught you in 4K and I blocked you. And I advised that you were blocked. And then you turn around and follow me over there to Bigo. I promise you're not on Bigo with the same name or I'd block you over there. And if you know you're blocked on TikTok, why are you following me on Bigo? Ain't no doubt about it in my mind. You know you're blocked on TikTok. Why'd you follow me to Bigo? I've called her out in other lives and told people to block her because I've seen what she's done. So why would you turn around and then say you're not aware? Thank you, MCW. You're fully aware. You don't want to accept the fact. And then when I say, do not come to my Bigo, she turns around and tells me, well, I'ma still keep coming and I'ma still keep supporting. What don't y'all get about personal space? When somebody tells you they don't want you in their space, that doesn't mean you come under a different name. Thank you, MCW. That doesn't mean you come under a different name. That doesn't mean you come and you hang out anyway until you're blocked. When someone has blocked you on any social media platform, you do not need to be pulling them up on other social media platforms to watch them. They don't want to be bothered with you. And I don't know what it is that I provide to the people that they are so desperately greedy, hungry. These motherfuckers act like I done dropped a steak in the middle of the street. Why are you so thirsty to follow me? Every live I go to after I block somebody, there's somebody begging to be unblocked. And there's somebody asking, can they be unblocked? Can we talk? They didn't mean something the way it came out. If I block you, you are staying there until my block list gets full. And I'm unblocking the white people before I unblock the coloreds. And I'm unblocking the young people from now on before I unblock the old. Because there's something wrong with y'all in these parasocial relationships where you feel like this woman talking about, I've sent you gifts. Baby, I've never gotten a lion, universe, anything from you. And let's be clear, I'm not for sale. I don't have a Cash App up in the back, a Zelle, PayPal, none of that shit. I have a job. I don't rely on TikTok for finances. So you telling me that you've sent me gifts. Every time anybody sends me gifts, I always say thank you. If I'm on somebody else's panel and people are talking, I type thank you in the comments. I type thank you on my page. Or if I'm talking, then I'll say thank you. So I'm just like, it's never an issue in which I'm ungrateful. I'm always grateful for anything that you give thanks. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Latrina. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do. But if you think that I'm going to compromise my morals because you sent me a few motherfucking hand hearts or roses or galaxy, bitch, you could have sent me a lion. I stand on business. Thank you, Hazel. I stand on business. So you sending me anything doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to do what the fuck you want to do on my page. And right now I'm in a peaceful moment. I'm really trying to protect my peace from social media. Thank you, Charity. Thank you, C. So I don't have to go that far. I really don't. If I say I don't want you, but I never did anything to you. Who are you trying to plead your case to, TikTok or me? Because TikTok can't make me unblock you. Only I have the power to unblock you. And by you going and creating, doing all those different channels from Bigo to TikTok and TikTok from one page to another page and then posting a message and tagging me and not Karen and then tagging T-Time who had nothing to do with it and then going to T-Time's panel and paying her and then you pay her and then your Cash App comments, you talking about me and you're doing a lot for somebody that's unbothered. Now, Aunt Karen may not have anything to say about the way that you talked about her business on there. But me, I didn't like it. And it's my page. Thank you always. It's my page. So can't none of these women in here tell me to unblock you. I'm not going to unblock you, baby. You're not getting unblocked because I, Trip, don't like the way that you move. And that's just facts. The other, and then the queen, what was her name? Queens of New York. You're blocked because of the shit I start you stirring. You're going to be blocked because you's a shit stirrer. And then the moment that you don't like a motherfucker, oh, you quick to talk about him. The moment that you don't like a motherfucker, oh, let me tell you about that Trip, bitch. Trip don't never gift her people. Well, hold on. It went from Trip, thank you so much, iHeart. Now it's Trip don't never gift her people. Thank you, Talasia. But you were in there this morning. Thank you always, Leash. But my thing is, Trip don't never gift her people. Ma'am, you've only been blocked for today. And it was earlier today that you were blocked. So now you're sending messages to T-Time talking about Trip don't never gift her people. But did you feel that way earlier when you were following me before I blocked you? You felt like I was a stingy motherfucker that didn't gift their people earlier today before I blocked you? If that's the case, then why were you following me? Why does it always take y'all to be upset that you're blocked for you to say anything about the wrongdoings that you feel you see? Oh, she got a smart mouth. She disrespectful. She ghetto. Then why were you following me? How was I even able to block you off of my live if you felt that way? Why didn't you block me? Thank you, C. Will. Why were you following me after knowing that I talked this way? She's talking about, I didn't think that you were this crazy. Ma'am, I'm talking to you the same way I talk to everybody else. So when it's done to other people, it doesn't seem crazy. But when it's done to you, it seems psychotic, huh? You guys blow me with that. If you have an issue, then you have an issue and you should speak on that issue. It shouldn't take somebody speaking on their issue with you for you to then speak on your issue with them. If you don't like the toilet lid left up, tell your nigga you don't like the toilet lid left up. Don't wait until he tell you he don't like your dirty crotch drawers sitting in the middle of the floor to tell him that you don't like the toilet lid left up. If it bothered you, bitch, you should have spoke on it then. Why didn't you speak on it when it was bothering you? Why'd you wait until you got put out? And then what you show other people is, had you not been blocked from my live, you would have never spoke these things. Hey, Brian, if you would have not been blocked.
Attention, messy TikTokers. Please follow on Rumble for more messy TikTok news. YouTube will remove this page for community guideline violations after one more strike. The link is in the description.